Hey guys, welcome to Let Me Tell Ya. If you have been following my channel, you know that I am done with what I originally started Let Me Tell Ya. Got distracted by a sponge. You would know that I finished the boy stories part of Let Me Tell Ya last month when I did the Valentine's Day special one, which was me and my husband's. Speaking of that, there we go. Me and my husband's love story, and that was what I did last month. Now Let Me Tell You is going to be like a tag show, a storytelling show, or just like random things that I want to talk about type of a show. And I wanted to do this one today because I am actually sick and I just didn't have the energy to like really put together like an awesome makeup video for you guys today. So I did my makeup, which was fun. And I love it. I'm just gonna kind of chat about a few things, life updates, new things that I have, like a little mini haul. Just kind of hang out with me, chat with me, hear some stuff. And today's gonna be pretty chill and probably not too long, so let's do it. What is going on with me lately? Like I said, I'm sick. I've been sick for about almost a week now, and it's kind of funny because I watched Kathleen Lights and she's been sick, so I'm like, it's not possible to catch sickness through YouTube. No, it's not possible. I actually have a new job. I haven't started it yet. I start next week. If you guys have been following my channel at all, you know that I started a new job like 7 months ago and it just didn't work out for me, so I'm starting a new one now. And I'm really excited about it. I can't wait to get started. And I don't talk much on this channel about what my career actually is, and that's just partially just to keep some parts of my private life private, but I have let you guys know that I have a degree in mental health counseling, so do that with what? I just like want to keep that part of my life away from what I do here on YouTube, just because this is kind of just, it's a separate thing for me. This is more of my thing that's like something I love doing and something that's kind of separate, and know that I just probably won't talk about it much on my channel. This week has been rough at work because I'm saying a lot of goodbyes, getting prepared for my next job, and I'm excited, but it's also hard when you have a lot of people to say goodbye to all at once, you know what I mean? So, but it's gonna be really good and I'm really excited. And it's gonna be just another chapter in my journey, and we all have our own journeys. So it is what it is, and I'm excited about it. My last job was a half-hour drive from my house, which isn't horrible, I realize, but my new one is like 5 to 10 minutes, so it's going to be much quicker to get to work and get home after work. That's like the biggest thing that's been going on in my life recently. So that's my little life update for you guys. My next little update that I have for you is that I got the Halo Beauty Hair, Skin, and Nails Beauty Booster. I got this in the mail just last night, so I've used it 2 times, and I've been saying on Twitter that I would give you guys an update on how things are going in this video. Well, I've only taken 2 doses, and my second dose was like 2 hours ago. I haven't really like seen results yet. However, I will say that I swear when I woke up this morning, this area of my face seemed just a little bit more relaxed than it did last night before I took my first dose. I don't know if that is totally in my head, but I have a lot of texture right here from scarring from acne and like cystic acne and stuff that I've been getting for about 1.5 years now, pretty badly, like right here. And I swear it seemed a little bit smoother this morning when I woke up after taking my first dose of this. That could totally be in my head. Maybe it's because I want this to work so bad, but I have a feeling that it is going to be good. I have heard some things like maybe the biotin will make me break out worse because I do get pretty bad acne, and it's a high dose of biotin. You know, I don't really know and Tati seemed really sincere in her video when she was talking about the process that she went through to create Halo Beauty. I just feel like I wanted to give it a try, and I thought I would give it a try for my viewers and anyone who was looking for a really good review on these. So I can't really give you a review yet, but I can tell you that I'm pretty sure I already started to notice a little something happen up in this area, you know what I mean? Probably next month, let me tell you, actually, will be a full review on this puppy right here, how my skin is looking, how my hair is looking, how my nails are looking after 30 days, and I will give you a full review on any changes that I noticed. I'll put a picture up right now so that you can see where my skin was at the very, very beginning of this. All my Saturday videos from here on out will have a check-in on how this is going and maybe some of the changes I'm noticing, and then at the very end of the 30 days I will do a full review beginning to end. What do you guys think of my eye look today? I like this side a little bit better for certain reasons, and this side, I like the sharpness of this curve, and I like the fade of this side. I don't know. I like it though, and then the blue. But I like it. I just thought I'd play with some color and use my Stila Magnificent Metals Glitter and Glow Liquid Eyeshadow because it's so pretty. I love this stuff. I went to the store yesterday and here was my plan. I just felt like I needed some foundations that matched me better because the foundations I have are all too dark for me. And here's the problem that I had is I couldn't quite get the right undertone of, I was really struggling. It's so hard to pick out foundation for yourself without swatching it, and I don't want to be gross and like swatch foundations in the store. It's just, I mean, like, there's some stores like Sephora that actually have that set up, but these are all from the drugstore, and I didn't want to mess with them. Super healthy, I know. Give you guys a little mini haul here. Whatever that is. First of all, I've had this for a while. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade Medium, which is very dark, and it's not lighter than any of the foundations I have. It's darker than all of them, in fact. So that was a mistake. It's actually not too bad for covering up, you know, like spot covering, not highlighting though, that's for sure. And it does pretty well blending in with foundations that I have, so I have that one. So I decided to get a lighter one that would actually be lighter and for like highlighting the face. So I got this one. I mean, like, look at the difference between these two. There's a pretty big difference there. And this is the one in Fair. So this is 15 Fair. And so that is much better and definitely better for highlighting. My only like beef with these is they're so pink, and it's generally good to have like a yellow tone. Isn't it good to have like yellow tone under the eyes? That's why they give you banana powder to put under the eyes. You know what I mean? Well, they're just so pink, but it worked really well. I used this to highlight my face today. So here's the thing. I have these foundations that are just way too dark for me because I'm terrible at picking out foundations, and I think I'm darker than I actually am. So I have the Maybelline Fit Me Matte in Poreless, and this is in 220 Natural Beige. I'm sorry, but I don't know what I was thinking. It's not horrible, but you can definitely tell. So I decided to get a Maybelline Fit Me Matte in Poreless in a lighter shade, and it might be hard to tell. I don't know if the camera is gonna pick up the difference here, but I got this shade instead. There's a huge difference. Huge. And this is in the shade 120 Classic Ivory. So we have Natural Beige 220, Classic Ivory 120. And then I decided that I also wanted to get the Dewy and Smooth one because I never have used a dewy foundation before. I always reach for matte foundations, always get those kinds. So I was like, I'm just gonna try a dewy one. So I got the Maybelline Fit Me Dewy and Smooth, and they're the same shade. This one they look a little different. This one looks actually a tad darker, but it's also Classic Ivory 120. So I got that one too, and it's the foundation I'm wearing on my face right now. And you know, it wasn't as dewy as I was expecting it to be, but it looks really, really pretty. And honestly, I feel like my face looks a lot natural. It looks a lot more natural. I will say though, I feel like I look really pink. I feel like I just look so pink right now because I have more of an olive skin tone, and these are very pink. But however, the shade is just, I think it's just much better than this one. I mean, that is just stupid. What was I thinking? Another foundation that I went out and got was the Milani Conceal and Perfect. Originally, I got O2 Natural thinking that that would probably work because it's the second lightest shade, and I was like, well, I'm definitely not fair, so I wanted to get the second lightest shade. And here's O2 Natural. I just want you to take a second to look at that. And so yeah, it's way too dark for me. So I got O1 Creamy Vanilla, which is much closer to my shade, like my skin tone. But when I swatched it, it's so yellow. It's way more yellow than my face is, and it looked yellow on my face. So I don't know, I might have to mix the two. I'll play with it a little bit. But I mean, when you look at this one, it is actually very pink, and this one is actually very yellow. So it's like, can I get an in-between? Can I get an in-between? I love the Milani Conceal and Perfect. It's my favorite foundation, like how it looks on my skin. It's absolutely beautiful, beautiful full coverage foundation, but they don't have the right undertone for me, so I'm gonna have to play around with mixing, I think. One other thing I got at the drugstore yesterday is the NYX Dewy Finish Setting Spray. My friend on me and my best friend switch makeup video, which I'll link down below if you'd like to see that. She had me use this, and I liked how my face looked. I used Milani Conceal and Perfect and the NYX Dewy Finish and the Milani Make It Dewy, which they didn't have. I was gonna get that one, but they didn't have it. So I got this one instead. And I used it today, and I don't feel like I look super dewy. Maybe like a little bit. I don't know. I feel like my finish still ended up being kind of matte looking, and that might be the Coty Airspun powder's fault. It's your fault. It's your fault. So let me tell you guys a little bit about some of the stuff I have coming up over the next couple weeks. I have a lot of videos planned out, just none of them. I was kind of like waiting on all of them. Obviously, I'm probably going to get my BoxyCharm really soon, probably in the next couple of days, so that will be coming up. That might even be Tuesday's video or next Saturday's video. And also, just like every month, I have my Stitch Fix video coming up, because that is at the end of every month also. And also, so excited about one of the other videos I have coming, and that is a full face of Flower Beauty. Everything from primer, foundation, all the way to the lips and the setting spray, everything. And I got a couple new items from Flower Beauty also in the haul. So when I get that in the mail, I'll be doing a full face of Flower Beauty. And not only that, but it's going to be a first impressions, because I've never used Flower Beauty before, ever. Nothing from Flower Beauty. I've never touched Flower Beauty. I've never even set my eyes on Flower Beauty products until I looked online. Well, I heard about Flower Beauty from Kathleen Lights, so I've heard of it and everything, but I never used it before. So this is gonna be so much fun. I'm mixing like 3 different things into one video. I'm mixing a first impressions video, a full face one brand video, and a full face drugstore video, like all in one. So it's gonna be super exciting. So I have some really fun videos coming up for you guys. I think that's about it today for this random chatty video, this random chatty let me tell ya. I just wasn't feeling up to doing much more, so I just thought I'd hang out with you guys a little bit, talk to you about what's going on in my life, some of the thoughts on my mind, and some of my upcoming videos. So yeah. Well, you guys, I guess that's about it. Thank you so much for watching, let me tell ya. And I will see you guys in Tuesday's Vanity Mirror. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe by hitting the tempting red button right down there below my video. And I will see you later. I got the Halo Beauty Booster. Halo Beauty Booty Booster. I love the Milani Conceal and Perfect. Oh gosh, what am I even saying right now? I'm delusional. Check me for a fever.